Hello there, this is Teacher Wayne. I'm continuing my Unity 2018 series on the zombie survival game I've been working through. So this is my video now I'm doing on the HUD, the head-up display. So this is all about the what the player sees. So we're talking about here health bars, we're talking about ammos, and other elements like clips and other things that we can add to it as well. These are what the player sees when they're in game mode. So if we left the game here, so if I just press play so you can see what the last video we finalized the animation. We had him walking towards us. When he got close, he initiated an attack and we backed off and he started walking again. He turned around, and if we walk past and we're looking at him from behind, he won't attack until we get to a certain angle, and then he walks towards us. So that's where we left the game. So now what we want is we're going to create a head-up display for the player. So when you're in game mode, the player will see a health bar up here, some sort of ammo, a score, some clips, that sort of stuff, and we can add other elements later as well. So what we're going to do for this is we're going to create the thing that we use everything on is something called a canvas. So in here we're just going to simply right click and go UI and type in canvas, and there is my canvas. Now I just click on it, and what happens if you double click on it, it zooms right out and we've got this thing here, and it doesn't look much. If you go in game mode, the canvas is now what the player will see. I'm going to go back into scene. What we're going to do is we're going to add, oh yeah, another thing we're going to add to the canvas is we're going to be able to, want to shoot. We're going to create a weapon system, so we need to shoot. So we need to create what's known as a reticule to shoot at. So canvas, first of all, I want to rename that. I want to call it the HUD. Keep things simple. And in here we're going to add a various elements. So I got with the HUD highlighted, which is the canvas element highlighted. I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to UI, the user interface. This is where we're going to add all the elements here. We've got loads of stuff. The bit we're going to spend a lot of time is we're going to be using this text here at some stage, but we're also going to use image. So I'm going to click image first, and in the middle we get this black box, but that's not the image we want. We're going to actually put something there, put our reticule. So I just click source image here, click that little circle there, and we get all these. There's loads of choices here, but the one I want is this one thing called Gui Reticule. Click on that, click X, and there it is. Now if I click game, you can see it looks massive, so we're going to have to shrink that. So this is what the player is going to see. That's a massive reticule, so I'll reduce that in size. So I'm just going to simply, it's 100 by 100. Let's resize it by using that scale tool. And let's just drag it down. Oops. The scale here. In fact, let's just, rather than that, let's just type in 0.5 by 0.5. The Z is not going to make any big difference here. I'll just leave that as 1 for now. So let's look at game. That's a bit better. I mean, for me, that's fine. You might want to make it a bit smaller yourself or a bit larger, but that's what we're going to be firing at. So to aim at the zombie, we're going to move around. Let's just press play and I'll show you what I mean. If I press play now, as you can see, look, if I wanted to shoot, I'd move him over there and I can shoot him. As you can see, that's the reticule moving around there. So it's really simple. So we've got that there. Let's rename that image to what it actually is. It's a reticule. We'll just leave that as now. We're going to add, let's add a health bar. So we're going to have a health bar up here in the right. So let's go UI and image again. It appears in the middle, but this time we're going to move it to where we want it. We want it up here. Now obviously we don't want it to look like that. Let's find an image for it first. Now there's various different things you can choose. You can choose that one. You choose that one. I'm going to see what this one looks like. It's got curves on that one. I don't think it really matters too much. Let's click that one. That's a square. We'll keep with that one. First of all, the scale's wrong, so leave the width right, but let's make the height like 40, shall we? That's better. So let's put it up where we want it. We want the health bar up there somewhere. I'm going to duplicate that, so I'm going to highlight that and click Control D and duplicate it. So I've got 2 now. Because what happens with your health bar, you have an element over the top of an element, have one colour on top of another. Now the order of these is going to be important, but we're just going to play about with it because I can't remember which one is on top. So our health is going to be green, and underneath we're going to have a red that shows as we take damage. So let's have a play about. I'm not sure which way around it is, but we'll figure it out as we go along. So let's click red. I'm just guessing that that's red. So the underneath is red. Well, that sounds alright to me. I don't want the red showing. So this one here, that must be the top bit. Let's have a look. I hope it is anyway. So I'll make this green. Oops. Double click on that. Green. Green. There we are. So we've got red underneath and green on top. That's what we want. I guessed right. So I'm just going to rename that to base layer. Health. Top. Rename that to health. Amount bar. You got it what you want, but it's just that's what it is. Right, so let's with this top one, the health amount, which is the green one. Hold on, have I got wrong way around? I've gone wrong way around again. The green, I want that health amount bar. It's not quite as simple as you think, is it? I'm going to copy and paste that. Rename that. Rename that. Health amount bar. Yeah. So this one here, you see it says image type simple. If I go filled, now this is where it gets interesting. Got loads of types. Got radial, we want horizontal, and if you look here, they've got little percentages. If I go like that, there. So as you take damage, so full health is 1. So this is a floating point number. 1 is 100%, 0 is dead, but you can have like 0.5, that's 50% damage. And that's how the health bar works. Really quite simple. Let's click game, and there you are. I've got it there. Now if you click game and you find that it's over there, you've got your HUD the wrong way around, and so what you need to do is in your scene, you just simply do this. You just turn it around like that. And you turn it around, you look at it from the other angle. Oh, just flick your X's and Y's. So that's the wrong way around. And that's right way around. There we are. Straightforward. So now that's our health bar done. Now we could add some text that says health there, so I might as well do that. So I'm going to add UI again, and this time text. Scroll that up, put it in the right spot, rename it to health, put it where I want it. You might want to make it a bit bigger, I don't know, 18 point. Now notice here the font, the default font is Arial. You can actually go there's loads of other different types here. We can play about with these, but I'm going to leave it as Arial for now. If you go on the asset store, there's loads of free fonts you can use, so you can change that, make it look funky if you want. I'm going to leave it as that. So there's my health. Let's click game, so that's what the player sees. Good. Now we want to score up here. So once again, HUD, UI, and text. Let's put that up there. We want the score up here. And this is going to be the score. That was 18 point, wasn't it? So this is going to be 18 point as well. Let's keep on the same size. Let's rename that to score. Rename that to health text. So at score, we want ammo, UI, text. We won't be using all these for a while, but it's good to have them set up ready for when we do actually need them, and then they're just there. Let's call it ammo, And we'll probably be adding other bits at another time. So let's change that to 18 point, and let's change that text to ammo. There we are. That's not quite in the right spot. Want it aligned with that. That one is right. Okay, one thing I want to show you is we've got this thing here. All these, can you see, you got this, the anchors, they're called the anchors. What we want to do is we want to anchor them within the actual canvas. Now if I click on game here, let me show you something. Can you see we've got this here? These are the different ways that we're going to play in the game. Right now mine's set for 16:9. That's good, but you might fancy doing it for free. If you do for free, you notice the health bar's vanished. Depends what your monitor setup is. You can actually change it. Oops, mine's 16:9, stick to that. Free aspect is like just completely changes depends on your image, so that will vary massively, but might be an idea you stick it at 16:9, because that's what I'm going to be working at, and then if you want to follow me exactly, it'll be 16:9. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. But the point is, when you go to screen, your canvas fits to that screen resolution, and these here, the 16:9 location, depending on the screen res of your monitor, will change. So what we want to do is anchor it. Now if you click on each one of these here, can you see we've got a thing here called anchor presets. So I'm going to set these so they're always anchored in the top left. Same here, that one there. Score, anchor top left. Ammo, that's top left, that's good. Score text, you're going to be anchored top right. Paramount, top right. These here, top right. That one, set it to top right. And reticule, sorry, that's always going to be in the middle. No, that one, I clicked on the wrong thing, Wayne. That's center. This one here, the base layer, is always going to be top right. Sorry, that's my bad. So there we have got everything fitted. If I click game, that's what it looks like. Let's just press play and have a look. So there you are. As I move around there, can you see if I've got a black background, that score and ammo vanish? So you want to change the font color. So check into that and count. I'm going to change the score. I'm going to change its color to something I can see. If you look here, I've got color. So let's make it a red, shall we? So it's easy to see. Red. Ammo, red. That's 18 point. Why does that score look bigger? Rich text. Oh, it's got best fit. Let's click best fit actually. Oops. Yeah, that's best fit. Looks better actually. Let's press play. Let's have a look. There we are. So no matter what the background is, because I've got no red, it looks alright. You might want to change these colours later on. I've got a bit of space, you notice, after ammo there, but I'll let you play about with it. You play it, you change it as you feel fit. We're going to be changing it as the game develops anyway, but that in essence is a basic head-up display. In the next video I'm going to show you how to encode it so that when the zombie attacks us, that health bar starts to come down. Anyway, this is Teacher Wayne saying I'm calling a day on this video, and see you in the next one, guys. Goodbye.